Hi everybody and welcome to this episode of Doing Indy. I, as always, am your host, Seth Hancock, and I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about this episode because it's kind of like our one-tank trips. Like if you live in Indianapolis or you're visiting Indianapolis and you just kind of want to venture out and see something really cool, then jump on your car, head west on I-70 to a little place called Brazil, Indiana, where you're going to experience this place where we are, and it's the Exotic Feline Rescue. And as its name says, that's exactly it. It's huge exotic cats from all over the country that have come to live in Brazil, Indiana. And we're gonna check it out today because you know what, people, and you'll hear me say this throughout the show, you will not find this at the zoo. So as I mentioned, we're here at the Exotic Feline Rescue Center, and there's no better person to talk to or show us around than at least the founder right here, and this is Joe Taft. Joe, we're excited that we get to be here. I think it's really cool that I get to be this close to a tiger, and I'm excited with what you're going to show us today. So thanks for having us.
Well, you're welcome. Glad you're here.
So Joe, how did the Exotic Feline Rescue get started?
In 1990, I encountered some tigers who had been badly abused. Been locked in the back of a Volkswagen van for several months. The male was blind and crippled, and most of his teeth were rotted out.
Wow.
I took those cats in, and that was the beginning. We have 186 cats here. We have roughly, I think we have 98 or 99 tigers, 35 or so African lions, about 25 leopards, and about 25 cougars. And a few of the smaller cats. We've got 4 or 5 ocelots and a handful of bobcats.
Okay. Where do all of these cats come from?
We have cats here from 20 different states. The tigers behind us were formerly circus tigers. The tiger across the way came from Texas.
So you get them from all different ways. I mean, if they were circus or if they were abused or they were someone's pets or whatever, they come here.
Yes.
And they can live out the rest of their lives here.
Yes. We think of ourselves a lot more as a cat farm as opposed to a zoo.
Right.
While we are open to the public and people can come here and see what we do, in a lot of ways we are not a zoo. We are set up to take in animals that are in trouble and then provide them permanent places to live.
Right. Well, hence the name rescue, because that's
Yes.
ultimately what you do, is rescue
Yes.
these animals from where they were and what situations they had been in. How do you survive here? How do you get by?
We survive on a shoestring. And that shoestring comes, mostly we are open to the public. That brings in a lot of our income. We are a 501c3, which means we're a
Not-for-profit.
Not-for-profit charity.
You're getting upstaged by one of the lions over there.
I know, and I can't talk louder than he can. We feed about 3,000 pounds of meat a day. That meat comes from livestock that is going down or is recently downed. We will remove your downed livestock, or we will put down your injured animal at no charge, assuming that it is appropriate for us to feed. So we provide a service to local farmers, which is substantially different than we have farmers making donations.
Okay. Now, so what you do rely on then is people have to get out here and walk around, get the true experience of what you see here, because at that point, once they do that, you know, the money that they give, the memberships, the merchandising, all that stuff, it goes all right back into this to keep this place alive.
Yes, I mean, you come out here and you see what's going on here, and you know, if you're making contributions to us, you can see where your money goes. I mean, your money is going into these cats.
I think what you've got here is really, really something special. I mean, do you think about that?
Oh yeah, every day.
Hi baby, what's your name? Really? Did you watch Doing Indy? Yeah, I know. They don't let me be as funny as I'd like either. No, I know I could be funnier. Hey, that's a great tip. Okay, enough. Enough with the tips. I get it. I get it. We can be better. We can be funny. All right. Thanks for the tip. Everybody's a critic. what zoo lets you get this close to a male lion and a female lion right here, where you can just sit there and look at them and they're just sunning. It's great. Hi, big kitty. So Jennifer, you're from Indianapolis. Our show is Doing Indy. We drove all the way from Indianapolis too to showcase what's going on here. What's the whole experience been like for you?
Well, this is cool. This is great. They look like they're happy. We're happy. It's a great thing. We're getting great pictures of them. They're just amazing.
Because you're from a photo club.
Photo Venture Camera Club.
In Indianapolis.
In Indianapolis, we meet at the Art Center every Thursday night at 7.
And so you guys decided to come down here at the same time Doing Indy did and check out all the stuff.
And we've been a couple different times. So we've come through several times and you always get great photos and it's just beautiful down here.
It's beautiful, but at the same time, it does tug at your heartstrings a little bit to know that people are treating animals like this and they have to come to a place here in Brazil, Indiana to be rescued.
Yeah, the stories of what they've gone through is just really sad that they have to go through that. So
yeah.
Support them by coming and visiting and paying to come in and help keep them up better.
It's like, you know what we're doing? We're out doing like the Bob Gregory one-tank trips, except, well, I'm not as old as Bob Gregory, but I do have the toupee.
Yeah.
So there we go.
You're covering it well.
Thank you. All right, Amy and Chuck, you guys come in here real quick. Come in here.
All right.
Okay, you guys, this is Amy and Chuck, and they did something that's really, really cool that everybody can do as well. You guys spent the night here, right?
Yes.
And
awesome.
Now you stay in a cabin?
You stay in a room that's adjoined with the founder's home, so you feel really secure and very safe.
Wait, so you got to stay by Joe?
Yes, we got to stay by Joe, which is an awesome experience.
He's crazy.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a little nutty.
Don't try this at home. You're not much interested in attention today either, are you?
So this is one of the original tigers that started the whole thing right here. The two that you had found in the back of a Volkswagen van. This is one of them has since passed, but this is one that's left. Molly, right?
This is Molly.
Molly. And you know, if you guys come down to the Exotic Feline Rescue Center here in Center Point, Indiana, just south of Brazil, you're going to be able to see Molly and just a myriad of cats. This place is fantastic. Joe, thank you so much for letting us come out here today. We really appreciate it. It's mind-blowing.
Well, it's been our pleasure to have you. I hope you've had a good time.
Like I said, it's mind-blowing, it's life-changing, and you guys can experience all that too when you get down to the Exotic Feline Rescue Center. So for Doing Indy, I'm your host, Seth Hancock, and remember, in Indianapolis, or just outside of Indianapolis, it's always so easy to do so much. You just have to get out there and do something. See you next time. And so now that people can come here, they can see you have grown this place into something that's just absolutely amazing, because it's not just... That was awesome. Please tell me you got that.
Hey, what?
Dude, I got so splashed.